this is Nacho again. Welcome back. Today I'm doing 2008 Honda Odyssey. Changing out the lower control arm. So this is gonna be pretty simple. The only hard side about this part is the bolt is easy. Of course, you can't really put a socket on it. You need a wrench. It's a 19mm. I don't know. It's over there, but it's a 19. This is aluminum. And it was harder to take out. Forgot my pry bar at my other house, at my mom's apartment. So it was quite difficult, but using it, trying to take out the low control arms, not that hard. Just had to remove a lot of things. I already installed the new one. This one's steel, so this will probably be a lot better than opposed to aluminum. I understand for lightweight, but for heavyweight, for like these ends, might work for this. I got it for Rock Auto. It's a lot cheaper as opposed to AutoZone. They were charging about $253, and these ones I got it for $140 for both pairs. So it would have been a lot of money, but overall, it's a great deal. What you have to do first is take all the wheel off. Be a 22mm socket. Once you remove that, make sure you're on jacks. I'm not using jack stand. I don't really typically use it unless I'm doing like a big job, but anyways. I would recommend taking it off because you're gonna be moving back and forth with the lower control arm. So these two's gonna be a 19mm bolt. One up here, that one, and one down here. You can use an impact gun. It can make it through here because there's like enough space right here. And this would be a 12mm bolt. Move that, make sure you have like a hanger, like a bungee cord. Bungee cord works better. And after that, you remove these sway bars, link. The key is gonna be a 6mm, but I prefer using these ones. Got it from Home Depot. It'd be a 6mm. You hold it like that. It'd be better just so you have the key version of this. And you have this bolt. I replaced this a while back. So I think the original one would be a 17mm nut. You hold on to the Allen key right here, or whatever position you can. So, because if you just try to remove it with the key, this thing right here would be moving as when you moving, turning, or loosening the nut. You do that for both sides. This one you can do it. This one you might not have that space. So the Allen key will work a lot better as opposed to like a socket with the key on it. So just a full key would work. And of course will be this side you use, not the long side. So would it be like that? I don't have the right one, but you hold it like that. If you had an Allen key, just makes it a lot easier on yourself. Then what I should do next is remove this one right here, the little bracket bushing sway bar that goes to the frame right here. These two would be a 14mm. This one you can use like a ratchet. or just a regular wrench. Just on there. 3/8 would be a lot better because you have enough space. And right here, you can't really put anything in here because everything's in the way right here for the body frame. So this bolt would be right there. Okay, one right there. And one right about here. That one I would recommend to use a quarter-inch ratchet with a 14mm socket, so you can break it enough so you have enough space, because the 3/8 won't fit it because the length of the head won't fit it. So, and you can probably use this like the wrenches, but it'd probably pain in the ass to take that off. Unless you have a ratchet, probably a lot easier. Probably can't, because you need like an offset wrench if you don't have its tools, like those ones, offset tools. After that, everything else is gonna be pretty easy. You don't have to really move all this. I didn't have to. I thought at first, but I was trying to find a way, so it was pretty easy. And there's only 3 main spots you need to take off. This one, 19mm bolt, 19mm bolt, and the lengths for these bolts for these two are the same thing, so you can't. So you mix and match, so it doesn't matter. And I just checked them, so they're the same length, so I don't have to worry about which bolt goes where, for at least opposed to these two in the back. And you can switch over which one you want, because there's the same length. And this one, I haven't tightened this one up yet because I don't have the right wrench for it. And this one will be a 19mm nut. This is the original one. Oh, make sure you take the cotter pin off first. After that, just exchange it for a new one. Usually it comes